What's going on YouTube? We haven't made a video like this in a really long time, and we have a special guest with us today. Ambry is here, and the reason why I have Ambry here is she already does a lot of stuff. I'm sure you guys have seen it for Lifted. She's wearing one of our shirts right now. But Ambry has had a sensitive stomach pretty much your whole life, right? Okay.
Off and on.
So, and she actually hasn't been able to really use any of our Lifted supplements until we just launched our new Lifted Health line, and she can actually use these now. So we're gonna teach you, rather she's gonna teach you, and I'm gonna stand here and try to not look stupid, how to make a protein shake for a sensitive stomach. Now, it's actually something that I dealt with throughout my life off and on. When I was first in college living in the dorms, I would get sick almost every single day from the food in the cafeteria. And so I was just like consistently sick until I got used to it. So there's been different times in my life where I've had a really sensitive stomach, whether it's from an ulcer or we don't really know what it has been, but I'm going through it again right now. So even though I'm not vegan and prefacing things right now, if you are vegan and watching this, there may be non-vegan, this is not a vegan shake. We just cleared that air, so don't write that down in the comments below. But I still use our whey products, I still eat meat, but I've started putting this vegan protein into my diet. So she's gonna teach me how to make a shake, and that way I can start adding this in as well. So I'm gonna let her kind of just run through it. So you wanna start with almond milk as a base?
Yes, so you can use either almond milk or water as the base. Usually I just eyeball all the ingredients.
I pretty much always do almond milk on all my shakes.
Almond milk is gonna make it a little creamier. So depending on how thick you want the smoothie, that depends on how much liquid you add. So I like mine a little thicker, so a little less liquid. Then I'm going to add...
Is this gonna be enough for both of us, or is this all for you?
I can make more.
Also, we had a little issue of fitting us both in this frame, so if my head cuts off at any point, that's what's going on.
Okay, next I'm going to add about a cup of frozen berries. And we can always add once we get the texture.
Okay.
Next I'm gonna add some spinach.
Are you a spinach or kale person?
I like spinach. I think
Why
kale is a little too bitter, and spinach is gonna be like a little bit more mild of a taste. Plus, it's gonna add some extra iron in there for you.
What's crazy about kale is like, if you had someone 10 years ago talk about it, you'd be like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, they wouldn't know what
it's like
kale
a trend,
is.
it just blew up. I know.
There's like kale shirts.
I don't own any kale shirts. I hope you don't either. I guess you could have worn that for today.
I should have.
That would have been good.
Okay, so next we're gonna add some chia seeds. Chia seeds are good for omega-3 fatty acids. They also have high protein. If you are vegan, you could add these in, and they have tons of fiber.
So what, they just eat chia seeds all day? You get big on chia seeds,
Chia
huh?
pudding.
I want to point out too, because I'm proud of our formula, that there actually are chia seeds in our vegan protein too. Because they are high in protein. A little pea protein, and I'll point out the other ones when we get to them.
Okay. You can also add flax seeds, or you could just do either one of them. Flax seeds are similar to chia seeds. They also have omega-3 fatty acids and are good for your fiber and protein. Okay, next we are going to add the vegan plant-based protein. What I like about this is that it's not chalky like most plant-based proteins that I've tried, and it also has good ingredients, so it's not gonna give you like bloating after or any like heavy feeling after you have this protein shake.
So we probably interviewed, what, 14, 16 different manufacturers before I went with this vegan protein because of what you just said. Some of them are so chalky,
Yeah.
and they're just not pleasant. So I
Or
wanted
they
to
have
have
like
great, a lot of times when you have the really good ingredients, then they're even more chalky. So finding that balance is tough, especially with no sugar content.
This also has spirulina, so spirulina is gonna have a bunch of other added health benefits. Next, if you do wanna make it more of a chocolate berry shake, you can add this cacao powder.
Because these are vanilla flavored. We looked at chocolate, but honestly, the vanilla tasted a lot better and the chocolate was pretty chalky.
Yeah.
When you're not putting sugar and that kind of stuff in there with a plant-based protein, chocolate's tough. So I'm glad you're showing them that in case they do want something with chocolate.
And vanilla you can add to like oatmeal butter. It just like is better in baking as well. So for the cacao is like a natural energy source. It's a good substitute if you're craving chocolate, or it also has magnesium in it. Now I'm going to add the collagen peptides. Collagen are all the rage right now. They're good for skin, hair, nails, and gut health as well.
And I actually use them every day now. I put it in my protein shake the other day when I made it with our vegan protein, and my wife told me that when you put it in like hot water or anything hot, it's more soluble.
Yeah.
But actually, in almond milk with just these products,
Ooh,
it
that
mixed,
has been
it
good.
mixed perfectly. So,
Did you use a shaker?
Yep, that's it. One of our lifted shakers.
Little plug.
Surprised we don't have one in here, but yeah, that's what I did. Super simple. The reason why I've been adding this in for me is not necessarily the reasons why you just said, but it does actually help with muscle mass because there is protein in here and it's from grass-fed beef. So this is not a vegan product, just saying that. But
You could make this shake vegan without this.
without that. Now, I've heard of vegans that use collagen, so are you really a vegan? So it does help with muscle mass and it's really good for your joints too, and elasticity.
Yeah, so it's gonna be good for like repairing the muscle tissue.
So I'm also starting to work on my mobility. So I'm going to start incorporating yoga into my workout routine. And that's simply to help me with like my squats, different things that my hips get kind of tight. And by doing those things, taking my collagen, I'm gonna try to be more athletic.
I like it. Okay, next we're gonna add some cinnamon. Cinnamon is going to be good for stabilizing your blood sugar, and it just makes everything taste better. I add an
no measurement, just dump that in there.
No, I add an obnoxious amount of cinnamon to everything.
Okay.
Okay, next I'm gonna add in hemp hearts. Hemp hearts have omega-3 and 6s in them. They also are super high in protein and fiber as well.
So even though she's adding those in, part of our base for our plant-based protein is actually from hemp. So we already get a lot of those health benefits that are in our formula, but we're just gonna be extra healthy, extra hemp healthy today.
I've never used this blender before.
Let's blend this thing up. This is the Ninja Blaster 9000. I don't know if there's enough in there for the both of us. So what are, while you're pouring that out, some other types of simple snacks that you can make using these types of ingredients? The reason why I ask you that is because, you know, for the majority of my fitness journey, I kind of got caught up in thinking I had to eat only like chicken and rice, things like that, in order to be big or put on muscle mass and look. See, this is what I know what you did here. This one's for her. This one's for me. I was planning on being Oprah and making it rain in this bitch and giving smoothies to everybody, but this is what she had in mind. But so what I was saying is, I thought that you had to only eat that way if you wanted to have a certain physique. So you still have to have the calorie intake and the protein intake to support that. But what I'm trying to do is healthy,
nutrient dense.
I wanted to
options.
make my diet healthier
Yeah.
by adding more of this kind of stuff in. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not gonna live just off this. I still gotta have my other stuff too, but adding this in is a good start for me.
Yes.
So what are some other things, and someone who's challenged at cooking, could we do?
So both the plant-based protein and the collagen peptides are easy things to add into oatmeal. You could even blend it and make like protein
That's actually really
pancakes. Oh good. You can make muffins, waffles, or you could add the collagen into your coffee in the morning for like some extra protein.
Oh yeah, so you're saying without even having to like go through a whole thing, you just dump it with your coffee is what you would do.
Yeah, I even blend my coffee before I add
That's what I was
it.
saying earlier, when you put anything hot, it's extremely soluble, so it's like you can't even hardly tell or taste. It's unflavored, so now you get 9 grams of protein in your coffee as well. I would say we should do the protein like brownies or something like that.
That'd be good.
Some type,
Could add the cacao powder.
I mean that's my struggle for me when it comes to eating healthy is not like where I have to have things like pizza or things that are like a carb that I crave. Mine is mostly sweets.
Yeah.
So if we can come up with some healthier versions of the sweets, I know somebody who's interested. So
We'll make that happen.
let's do that. So comment down below what type of recipes you want to see us make, and we will do more of these. It's only been like 2 years since we made one of these videos, so we'll try to be a little bit more consistent with them. But now I've helped. So, and we'll try to bring in some more people too that know more than I do about this kind of stuff, so I can learn as you guys learn. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you are interested in any of our products, here's my plug. The link will be down below, along with the full recipe for this
Chocolate berry shake.
yeah, we'll call it that. We're gonna call it protein shake for sensitive stomach, just for it's a little bit easier instead of every single thing we have in here. But also, we're gonna put Ambry's social media links down below as well. And then, do you want to spell it out for him so it's a little bit easier on Instagram?
Yes, it's Ambry, Mayer, MEHR.
So just remember like John Mayer.
Yeah.
Just like that. All right. Give this video a thumbs up, or we're gonna find you. Goodbye.